Hi folks, John Mark here with Catalyst Connect. We're going to continue our series through Zoho One's best practice setup and dive into Zoho campaigns. We're going to pick up where we left off with our lead Steve. So if we hop here into the CRM, we navigate to the leads module and let's take a look at, John Smith was the last lead that we submitted. So as I mentioned, as part of our best practice setup, what we're going to actually do is integrate Zoho CRM with Zoho Campaigns. Zoho Campaigns is Zoho's email marketing app. This allows you to do things like a standard company newsletter, perhaps do a drip series based on a certain product area of interest. We can do more advanced campaigns and get into SMS and social media campaigns as well. So part of our setup here is heading over to campaigns on the left. What we'll do is set up a couple of syncs. So we will sync our leads and contacts between the CRM and campaigns. And we're going to go ahead and create a couple of lists, one for our leads and our contacts. And then we can work with you to segment those leads and contacts by a topic of interest, where you can then kick off a campaign. Everything from your regular email campaigns to an advanced campaign series that can actually change which follow-up emails a lead will get based on how they interact with a previous email. Again, we can do more comprehensive social and SMS campaigns, and part of our setup is also integrating campaigns with Sales IQ. This brings things full circle, so that way when a lead clicks on an email from a drip campaign, goes to your website, back in Sales IQ, you'll actually see that they clicked on a particular email. This will help you proactively reach out to them via chat if perhaps they were clicking on a coupon or a special promo. So part of our setups are making sure that we have all of these apps synced and integrated well so that you can really leverage the full Zoho One product suite as it's intended. Now, I'm not going to take too much time to dive into all of the specifics on Zoho campaigns in this video. There'll be a subsequent one where we'll dive into all of these features, but I just wanted to point out that as part of our lead qualification process, we will be pushing those leads into campaigns so that we can send them newsletters, drip campaigns, etc. So let's head back on over to the CRM. We'll dive back into our John Smith record here, and we'll go through the rest of our qualification process to establish contact. He wants to work with us. Now, this specific blueprint over here can be augmented to meet your use case, so you don't have to enter in notes every time you make contact. Perhaps you have specific checklists that you want a marketing representative to qualify a lead. Those can be integrated. Or if you simply just don't want to have any of these requirements, we can have a lead status drop down where we can just automatically qualify that lead. So I'm just going to go through these steps here. Now that this lead is qualified, we can go ahead and we can see that the system automatically hit schedule the follow-up. We'll go ahead and close out this task since we've assumed now that we have qualified this lead. We can then go ahead and now convert John Smith. Now, when we go to convert this lead, the system's actually going to automatically check if either ABC Corp or John Smith exist in our system. Since they don't exist, it's prompting us to create a new account and a new contact for the lead, and we are given the opportunity here to create a new deal for the account. And the deal is that business opportunity that we are looking to engage with John Smith. So the amount is going to be the estimated amount of the deal that we're working on. We can see that we can name this. I typically recommend that clients name the deal, the company name, followed by the service that or the product that the customer is interested in. And the closing date is the date that you think that the deal will close. This will lead into the forecasting module to give you an idea of what's in your pipeline. And then the stage is the sales stage in your pipeline, which feeds into the forecasting pipeline and helps you really manage that pipeline and what you should be following up with. So some of the stages that we pre-configure for you is backburned. This is if someone has gone through the sales cycle, but they go cold, you don't want to close out the opportunity completely, so you can put them in this backburn state. Typically, the first active stage is going to be qualifying that opportunity. We're then going to be doing a more in-depth needs analysis. From there, we typically go into building a proposal. We deliver that proposal or that quote. There may be a negotiation or review as the client is considering that. Then going into a contract signed or an acceptance of the quote, and then closing out that deal. So we'll go ahead and put this into qualification here. And we also have the opportunity to tag this deal to a specific campaign. So if we know that they came in from a specific promotion, we can tag that here to give that campaign credit for this conversion. So upon conversion here, we can see that the account record was created. This is the main entity here for our ABC Corp. We can see that it has a related deal or business opportunity. We can also see that John Smith is a contact who has been related to this particular account. Down here we have all of the organization details and notes that have come over from the lead. We can also see that we can attach those documents. A lot of Zoho's architecture is very consistent within the CRM, of course, but also across other apps. So this notion of having a related list of other records related to this account can be accessed over here, and it's also displayed at the bottom of that record. So if you ever hear someone refer to a related list, it's simply the other records in the system related to that particular one. So this allows you to have really quick, comprehensive access to everything about a particular entity or contact record in the CRM, from the deals that you have going on with them, the people that you're dealing with. You can actually pull in summary data from Zoho Books and the Finance Suite to see what your outstanding receivables, sales are. Any items that are being shipped to them can actually be displayed here in the CRM. Again, creating that comprehensive one-stop shop for your employees to work with. So from here, we're going to dive into the actual sales cycle. This is going to be handled in the deals module. And we're going to head over there by clicking onto the deal. And this is where we're going to be managing our actual qualification and proposal process. So we'll dive into that in the next video here, where we'll go over different options of creating quotes, proposals, electronic signatures, acceptances, going through a checklist before handing off a deal into operations. So thanks a lot, and we'll see you on the next video. Cheers.